Hey everybody, Sean here, and just wanted to shoot this quick video, short video to really, I think it's going to help you guys out a lot. A lot of people are overcomplicating the process. There's so many people out there that they want to start their own business online, or they're trying to create their own digital products, but they don't know what markets to go into, what business to actually start. So I think what I'm going to share with you in this video should really help clarify and just really dumb it down and make it very, very easy and actionable for you to do. And the reason I came up with this, and I've been talking about this for years now, but just recently I came back over the past week, and I came back from Brendan Burchard's Experts Academy live event out in San Jose, California, and I was meeting a lot of people that were kind of falling into that thing, that they were kind of starting their businesses, but they didn't know really where to go, what actions to take, and so on. Now, there was one woman in particular that I met. She was actually sitting in front of me at one of the sessions, and she was talking to her neighbors in front. And the big thing that stood out, I saw her passing out her book, showing her book around to people there. And it turns out, now I have no affiliation with her or anything like that, but she gave me her business card when I got to talking to her after. But it's called, if you want to see it there, I don't know if you can see it on the screen here, it's called arenacheerleader.com. And basically, it's a book. She published it. She self-published her book, and it's called Audition Secrets. I don't know if you can see that on the back there. Audition Secrets. It says how to become an arena cheerleader for NFL, NBA, and other pro cheer teams. Right. And what stood out about this, and why I went up to actually go talk to her about it, is the fact that she has. It's a market that I would have never thought of. Right. I'm always looking for different niche ideas and so on, of different business ideas. And I would have never thought that, how to become a cheerleader for a pro sports team. But the reality is, there's probably a lot of young women out there that actually would like to know what it takes to get an audition and what they have to do to prepare for that. So I went up to talk to her. I said I was very, very impressed with that. And this goes along the lines of stuff I've been talking about for the last years, is that, when I talk to family members and friends and subscribers and customers of mine who are having this problem, I go, everything is marketable. Everything is marketable out there. If you have gotten a result, a positive result on something, and other people are looking for that information, then you have potentially a business there. So I went on to talk to this girl a little bit more. I was very impressed that she had her book, and what she was doing with her book was she was actually her lead in was the book, and people were there, and then she's doing a boot camp for these girls to come out to a live event and go through some of the stuff they need to learn, actually how to go about doing this and doing the auditions and so on. What I found even more exciting when I was actually talking to her is that she actually is a lawyer. Okay, she owns her own law firm, and she kind of was doing this on the side. But because she's gone ahead and actually done this process, plus she self-published her book, she also teaches people how to go about self-publishing a book. She does a whole course on doing that. So, which is very, very exciting. Then I talked to her about, she also has some real estate. She's a landlord. She has some rental property real estate. And what does she do? She teaches people how to be landlords out there. So she was a perfect example of what, and when I meet people like this, I get very, very inspired, because she's a perfect example of someone that other people that I enjoy talking to, because this is what it is. So most people out there say they don't have any ideas, but the reality is, everyone, if you want to relate it to Brendan's thing, everyone is literally an expert in something. You've definitely had some sort of results there. So I want to break this down into a simple two-part really process over here, and how to come up with businesses. This is going to take you like 30 seconds to 60 seconds to come up with a business idea here. But what I want you to do is, step one, find or remember a time that you've had some sort of result, a positive result, and it could be anything that you have actually gotten a positive outcome from. Okay, and then step two, just find out, and you can go on Google and do a search over there, just find out if other people out there are interested in learning how to do this. And once you get those two down, you find a thing and find that there's people looking that would be interested in learning that, then you potentially have a business that you can actually start, right? So, and then from there, then you guys, and I don't want to make the video about how to set up the thing, but basically it's not very difficult. Once you have that idea, if you just list the 3 to 5 steps that it took you to get that result, that's your product. And your product could be either an ebook, You can make it into a membership site. You can do a video course. You could do audio course, whatever you feel more comfortable doing. But I don't want to get too much into that. But what I want to just focus on is the fact that it's very, very easy to come up with this. You find a positive result. We find people that we know that people are looking, would be interested in learning this type of information, and then you create your product of the 3 to 5 steps that it took you to actually get that result, and that's what you can sell as your product going forward. Just an example of this, I have this conversation with my friends all the time and other people that I meet where they're like, well, I just don't have any ideas on what things to do. So one of my friends actually turns out he bought an investment property. Him and his family moved in the middle unit and he rented out the other 3 units. From now, he's actually gone on to purchase a house, rent out the whole building, and it's a self-paying building right now, meaning that the payments he's getting in, the rents that he's getting in from his tenants is covering the whole business. It's covering the whole building mortgage payment plus the insurance plus the hydro, I believe. So it's a self-running business. So I told him, I go, you have that result, you've done it, right? And the thing is, you just need to, if you want to create a program, then basically list the 3 to 5 steps that you had to take to actually accomplish that. And there's tons of people out there that would like to know this information, that are thinking about, I would like to be good into rental property, but I don't know where to start. And that's just one example. I have another buddy of mine who loves negotiating, and recently he did a lot of renovations on his building, on his home. And he redid the bathroom, he redid some of the flooring, he redid the windows and the doors, and this stuff can get very expensive just for the materials itself. But during that process, he did a lot of negotiating for the price on some of the materials and so on, and he saved tens of thousands of dollars during this renovation just from some of the negotiation tactics that he had learned and shopping around and the tricks of the trade that he had actually done. So when I told him, I go, there are tons of people out there that would love to learn how to save thousands of dollars on their renovations or on anything, and would love to learn some negotiation tricks that you use to get these results. So I tell them there, a lot of them will play it off like this doesn't mean anything, but the reality is he saved tens of thousands of dollars, and I know there are a lot of people out there that would love to do the same, but just don't know how to go about doing it there. So that's it that I wanted to share in this video. Like I said, I've been talking about this, I've been sharing this for years, that everything is marketable. So what I'd like you to do is just go ahead and just go back in your life, think where you've gotten a positive outcome, some sort of outcome. Figure out if people would be interested in learning that, and then list out the 3 to 5 steps that got you there, and you literally have a product outline and a business outline to get you going from there. If you feel like it, go ahead, please comment below this video. Let me know. Hopefully this has helped you in some way. If you're struggling with some of the brainstorming idea, just list some of the things that you've accomplished in your life below this video, and I'll personally look at this and see if I can help you straighten out on how to build a business around that and go from there. That's it. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to get to talk to you soon.